Eating sustainably doesn't have to be boring or limiting. Registered dietitian Michelle Jaelin joins us now with a few delicious ideas that are very mindful of the planet. Good morning.
Good morning, Annette. It's so great to see you.
Nice to see you as well. So today we're really thinking about, when we talk about eating sustainably, it's not just, what's being done for the planet, but it's also reducing food waste. And that's a cost thing as well.
Yes, absolutely. So about 80% of Canadians want to reduce their food waste and want to eat more sustainably, whether it's reducing their use of plastic or using reusable bags at the grocery store. Today I have two recipes that use sustainable ingredients to show you. And the first one is a grilled lemon and Prosecco mussels recipe, and I will show you how I make it. So the first thing in this one is I brush olive oil on lemon slices and then I grill them for a bit. And then I'm going to set them aside and add some olive oil, some shallots, as well as some garlic. And I'm going to deglaze it with some Prosecco in a nice pot. And then I'm going to add back my lemon slices. And then I'm going to add in world famous PEI mussels. 80% of the mussels in Canada come from PEI. They're wild and they're sustainable. I'm going to steam them for about 8 to 10 minutes and then garnish them back with some lemon as well as some fresh thyme. Now, PEI mussels, they have a high quality of harvesting, a delicious taste, and high standards that have a really sweet flavor and tender texture. That full recipe you can find at chch.com, but you can also find great mussel recipes at thesocialshell.com as well.
Okay, and are those mussels, are they fresh or are they frozen? I don't even know.
Fresh.
Can you freeze mussels? I don't know.
You can, but you know what? If you are buying them fresh, you should try to make them the day of, and that way you get the best taste and flavor and the most amazing quality that way. So
okay, and because you're grilling the lemons, you could look maybe on that rack that they have at the grocery stores of stuff that's about to go, and because if you don't need like a really great lemon, right, if you're grilling it.
Yes, and another thing too is I use the bread on the side too, like a nice artisan bread, and if the bread is a little bit crusty, then that's great. That's actually fantastic. You just put it in your toaster oven. You can even put that on the grill too, and it's good to go. Day-old bread is totally fine. It can be reused in so many delicious recipes, just like this one.
Mm-hmm. You talked about reducing plastic use, and I'm so glad that you found a cucumber that doesn't have the plastic on it.
Yes, so majority of cucumbers you get in the store, the English cucumbers, come in a single-use plastic. And so this is something called peel protected cucumbers. And instead of using plastic, it actually uses peels and pulp and seeds from fruits and vegetables to form a material that is a protected layer around the cucumbers. And that way it seals in the moisture, it keeps oxygen out so that your produce stays fresh for longer and for nutritious for more longer. So I'm using it in a recipe right here, and here I've got my cucumbers, and I'm just going to make my dressing. I have a sesame oil. I'm adding in some low sodium soy sauce, some rice vinegar, and a little bit of kick, some chili powder, and some garlic, as well as some brown sugar. I'm going to add back in my cucumbers, and you'll notice they are protected by plants and not plastic, helping to eliminate plastic food waste. I'm going to top it off with some nice sesame seeds or roasted peanuts. Peel protected cucumbers are available in select grocery stores in Ontario.
Okay, and hopefully that's an idea that catches on as well. Now, what other tips do you have for eating sustainably?
Yes, so now that it's summer, a lot of people want to grow and garden. And one of the easier ways of gardening is not maybe by growing your own vegetables, because those require a lot more commitment, but it's also by growing your own herbs. And so I've got some herbs I'm growing in my backyard. And the nice thing is, normally I find when you buy them in the grocery store, you end up with too much and a lot goes to waste. This way you can just trim the amount that you need to put in a recipe, and you have the rest of the plant there to stay fresh and available for you for recipes for the rest of the summer. And you know what? I say plant the ones you like. If you don't have a backyard garden, you can grow it in a little pot on your balcony. That works just fine too. It's a lot lower commitment, and it's a way to enjoy fresh, delicious herbs without worrying about food waste or throwing away a whole bag of cilantro or trying to use it in so many different recipes. I learned that cilantro doesn't go well at cake. Oh no. So you know what? Find ways to reduce it by growing your own, and if it doesn't work out, you know what? You try to grow some nice herbs and
okay, awesome ideas. Yeah. We'll get those recipes then and your tips and all your social links up on our website, chch.com. Hope to see you in studio soon.
Yes, me too.